Recently, while driving and listening to talk radio, a gentleman who called in to make a comment really touched my heart. I didn't catch his name, but from his remarks, he seemed to be a very bright man who deeply cared for his country and his country's history and the prospects for his country's future. He expressed his love for his family and for his children's children, for his descendants that he will never personally know. And as I listened to him, it seemed clear to me that he wants for them what our founders desired for all of us. He hopes that the blessings of liberty will be secured for his posterity. But as he looks around at today's America, he worries. He even despairs. He laments the murder of innocent children and wonders what kind of culture permits and condones the systematic slaughter of its children. He seemed to have a good knowledge of economics and the Federal Reserve System. He voiced his concern about how an economy can survive the issuance of phony fiat currency. He mentioned the right to self-defense and worried out loud about the militarization of our local police forces. He was clearly concerned that his country is involved in numerous and endless wars which are undeclared and therefore unconstitutional and are not fought for defensive moral purposes. This man was an honest, decent American who wonders what has become of America, and he wonders what he can do about it. He seemed on the verge of deciding that there is nothing that he can do. He felt beaten by the whole mess and he was about to give up. Like I said, I never learned his name. But I wanted to reach out to him and to tell him that I want to help him and to restore his hope. I believe that there is a way to restore the American view of law and government, and that way is not found in Washington, D.C., and it's not discussed on TV or in the newspapers. I believe that hope lies much closer to home and that there are palpable, practical steps that we can take to help restore the American constitutional republic. Those steps include an organized, systematic study of the principles that underpin the original American form of civil government. These principles are biblical. They are part of the way that God made the world. That is to say, they are real. And we can recover them, we can use them, and we can live in peace and harmony if we practice them. Indeed, we can prosper. The Institute on the Constitution has developed a course of study that can be used locally, in families, in neighborhoods, in churches, and by individuals. It is an essential first step to recovering the lost tools of liberty. I want to get it to the man I heard on the radio, but I need him to call me at 866-730-9796 or to visit theamericanview.com. If you are that gentleman I heard on the radio, if you know that something is wrong, but feel overwhelmed and helpless and are about to despair and to give up, and you hear this message from me, please call me today at 866-730-9796 and ask me to send you the U.S. Constitution course published by the Institute on the Constitution. You see, there is a right way to think about and a right way to do something about the mess that America has become. We cannot and should not despair. Rather, we should decide and declare our commitment to live liberty and to pass on the blessings of liberty to our posterity. This is our heritage. This is our hope. So call me or write to me at michael@theamericanview.com. This is Michael Anthony Peroutka for Institute on the Constitution, bringing you the American View.